Alright, hello, and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage, and it's Final Fantasy XIV, again, if you can believe it. I know, it may be wild to think that once again, we are diving into the world of Eorzea. Eorzea, here on the Shark Stream, excuse me. Before I get started, shout out to the dude at Walgreens that asked me if I had dip at home to eat with the ridged sour cream and onion Utz potato chips that I bought. I said yes, but the truth is that I eat them dry. I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm not good with impromptu human interaction. But I'm excited. I'm excited to do more Alexander today. The Alexander raids are maybe some of the most unique raids in the game in terms of the normal raids. I think the story of them is pretty fun. And as I've mentioned, it is the last one before we start seeing normal raids just become like boss encounters, like boss rushes, as opposed to what they were up through Heavensward, which was kind of like little 8-player mini dungeons. Mitty is trying to figure out a way to my desk right now. Mitty, be careful. There you go. But what's going on? What's going on? What is going on, indeed? We've gotten an announcement of the next event that is going to be happening in Final Fantasy XIV. They are just cramming them in this season, it feels like. It feels like every other stream I've done, I've had to, like, catch up with an event that's going on. And this time, they're having two at once. Starting on March 14th, which is a week from now, wouldn't you know it, the week I'm going to be off. They are going to be holding a combination Little Ladies' Day and Hatching Tide event. Little Ladies' Day, I'm sure, has some what's the word I'm looking for? Equivalent, probably in Japan. I don't know what specifically, unfortunately. But Hatching Tide is essentially the FF14 equivalent of Easter, because it's all about eggs and chocobo in place of, like, chicks. Also, bunnies are there? And not just, like, the bunnies that you would normally think of, like moi, but, like, bunnies. Or weird bunny-like moth things. I don't really know. Sorry, I'm still stuffing chips in my mouth. But we got that coming up. So that's exciting. But it does make me all the more determined to finish Alexander today. We are probably going to try to just sort of, like, blast through the second and third legs of Alexander. And just kind of, like, get it cleaned up, get it finished, call it a day. If it goes particularly quickly, which I don't really remember how quickly Alexander goes by, but if it does go particularly quickly, then I may do one of the current weekly challenges for the Treasure Trove event. I'll go over that in a bit, but basically, the current Treasure Trove event has, like, a bunch of, like, sort of limited one-time challenges that you can do that reset weekly. I've done one of them today already for 10 tombstones, and there's another one that's worth 20 tombstones for this week, where you just need to... Basically, you just need to run Castra Meridiana. And that's it. You get tombstones for doing Castra Meridianum already, but because it is... Hey, what the hell was that? Who's scratching stuff up? I heard something. Mitty, was that you? Mitty's not paying attention. But because it's also like a weekly challenge thing that they got going right now, it's going to give like an extra like $20 or $20 20 tombstones out, which you know, I saw that and I'm just like, oh, I could do that. Castra Meridianum is a really easy run. I gotta make a gross noise real quick. 1 second. But yeah, so that's what the plan is today. Our focus is going to be finishing Alexander, and if we finish, I don't know, like my cutoff is probably going to be like 3 hours. If we finish before the 3-hour mark, which I'm pretty sure we can manage, then I'm probably going to do at least one run of Castra Meridianum and see where that puts me in terms of tombstones. I think right now I've got 59, and there are 2 things I am particularly interested in getting right now. One of them is 100 tombstones, what the other is 50. The rest I can kind of take or leave, but we'll have to see. What else has been going on? Natalie has been keeping me up to date with a play-by-play. I talked about this yesterday. Rooster Teeth is going to be closing down after 21 years of operation, which doesn't hit me as hard as I know it's hitting some other people, but at the same time, like, I talked about this yesterday. Rooster Teeth has still been like a big part of my life growing up, watching their videos in high school and college. It being like a major part of a couple of relationships I've been in, including the one with my wife Natalie, who Rooster Teeth helped me propose to her, which, I mean, you know, that's kind of a big deal. I don't know if you realize that. But yeah, they had a impromptu Q&A session today, and it seems like there was a lot of talk about like sort of the series of events here. They had intended for the all hands that they had yesterday. Hello, Lucas. They had intended for the all hands yesterday that they held to be the time that they actually told everybody in the company what was going on, but could not stop the press release going out. Apparently, the word is that the general manager for Rooster Teeth had fought to have the all hands meeting because originally they weren't gonna fucking tell anybody because that's just the fucking world we live in. And everyone was genuinely going to find out, like, when everybody else found out. Like, people were going to find out that they were losing their jobs from, like, social media. But, there were some people that unfortunately were left out of, like, the email announcements and the all hands, so there were genuinely still some people that found out through social media, which, you know, sucks. But hearing that it could have been so much worse and that they were actually, like, genuinely doing what they could to mitigate things, like, it shows an understanding for, like, what the state of a lot of these industries is right now. That on some level I appreciate. Like, it still sucks that they're closing down, you know? It still sucks that it's just like, you know, you get acquired by, like, a larger company, and you're only really kept around until the point that you're not profitable anymore. Like, not thinking about, like, they are actually actively going out and telling people, hey, archive everything you can, because the chances are that it's all just going to be deleted, because David Zaslav is a lich who feeds on human suffering and should be destroyed at all costs. Anyways, and that's what I'll leave that at, destroyed. I'm not going to go any harsher than that, because I don't want to risk getting banned. But I would have some choice words otherwise, believe you me. But yeah, it's definitely an end of an era sort of thing. And it's pretty upsetting, I would say. Like I said, I'm not taking as hard as I know some other people would. Including my wife, who Rooster Teeth was a lot more important to her at some of the lower points in her life. But I don't know. I don't want to get into too much detail, because I don't know if this is something that she's going to talk about when, like, she plans to get back into streaming. But I know, like, she's pretty affected by this, and I am too. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not, you know? Oh shit, I haven't turned on my fucking PNG. There we go. Motherfucker, I gotta get a new mouse. Mine has been doing this thing where if I don't click on the button just right, like, it'll double click for whatever reason. Anyways, here we are. Ow. Rearmed. Roundrock seeks a loyal friend to entrust with an important task.
Oh, Roundrock thinks long and hard on what to do with precious glowstone. It is most favoritist treasure of Roundrock's, but glowstone is also what the Mide seeks all this time, and has already brought Roundrock's 3 whole years of joy. So Roundrock decides to give it to Mide, so she can be happy too. For now, Roundrock entrusts treasure to Uplander, to give to Mide at next meeting. Even meanest copies dare not try to take glowstone from mighty Uplander.
Thank you, Roundrocks.
Roundrock does not know where Mide is now, but she often gazes out on giant of whirlycogs from Broken Watercross. Maybe Uplander finds her there.
I will go seek her out. Car. From Broken Watercross. So the bridge? The bitch? The bitch? Oh, hold up. Right. Oh! She's right there. I found her. Hey, Day. How you doing, girl?
From afar, that mass of steel has a certain majesty, does it not? But something tells me you didn't come here to share the view. What is it?
Bunny bunny banani banani banoi.
Roundrocks means to give me the codex fragment? I couldn't possibly accept. She values that stone over the rest of her treasures combined. And yet, it may be safer in the hands of one more capable of defending it. Safer for all concerned. Gods know the Illuminati will stop at nothing to get it. Very well. If she feels I should have it, I will hold it in safekeeping for her.
Here you go.
Alas, it is of no more use to me than any other rock. You doubtless recall the moment when Roundrocks first revealed the Codex fragment to us, yes? When she took the stone in her hands, a piece of the Enigma Codex burst forth unbidden in a brilliant flash of light. Yet it had been handled many times by others, yourself included, without ever betraying a hint of the secret contained within. Did you not find that strange? I myself was surprised, albeit for a different reason.
The Codex is protected by an arcane mechanism, you see. Only those who share its fundamental principles are able to view its contents. It is rare indeed to find an individual with the qualities required to read it. That Roundrox possesses such qualities is an unexpected blessing, to be sure, but if the Illuminati were to learn of her secret, she would be placed in grave danger. Even as we speak, they scour the hinterlands in search of their elusive missing piece. But as far as I know, they still view our friend as a mere collector of misplaced items. For her sake, we must do our utmost to draw their attention away from Big West Shortstop, before they take it into their heads to return. And it is for that reason that I mean to leave this place. When the Illuminati learn that I have the fragment, it is my hope they will focus their efforts on ascertaining my whereabouts. Needless to say, I may not return to Big West Shortstop for some time. While I'm gone, I would ask that you watch over Roundrox. See that she does not come to harm. Yeah, alright. You have my thanks, adventurer. As I thought, I am no longer worthy. Aww. Oh, hey, what's up?
Cool. Wedge searches for Uplander with much urgency. Uplander must return to Big West Shortstop at once.
Okay.
Cool.
Get going. Goodbye. Bird time. Bird up. Yo, Wedge, what's crack of lacking? There you are, Eicheld, and not a moment too soon. The Illuminati are getting ready for something big. Ishtola reports that Alexander has started drawing massive amounts of ether from the surrounding land, which can only mean one thing. The Illuminati have resumed their attempts to revive it. And what's more, Backrix reports the goblins are amassing substantial quantities of explosives and supplies. By all indications, they're building another weapon. In short, it's bad. But it's nothing a bit of strategic thinking can't fix. They say he who strikes first strikes last, and that's exactly what I intend to do. I've devised a plan which should allow us to take the Illuminati unawares, and I'd like you to spearhead the assault. Our rendezvous point is to the south, on the cliffs overlooking the Thaliak. Biggs has gone ahead to scout the area. We shall await your arrival there. Oh, well, okay. You know, don't wait for me to, like, confirm or anything. Like, I was gonna say yes anyway, but, like, you know. Hey, Biggs. Hi, Gelt. Good to see you. I take it Wedge told you the situation. You ready to hit the Illuminati where it hurts? Yeah. That's what I like to hear. The chief will be here soon, and then we can get things underway. I don't know why I'm giving him this accent. I don't know what the accent this is. Don't worry about it. Oh, hey, Ishtola. Bloody hells, if it ain't Ishtola! No one told me you were coming. An etheric disturbance of this scale demands my personal attention. Judging by the marked fall in ambient ether concentrations, the situation is far graver than previously assumed. And you are certain that steel monstrosity is to blame? Uh-huh. I can see no other explanation. The giant's innards are well-nigh saturated with ether already. Yet I sense something else. An irregular energy coming from within the barrier. That's weird. Be that as it may, I'm afraid we have more pressing concerns. The Illuminati are up to something, and we mean to hit them before they can put whatever it is they're planning into action. To which end, allow me to introduce my newest and perhaps most astounding invention, the Electrojammer III, first of its kind. Hold on a second. If this is the first of its kind, why is it the third? Speechless with astonishment, I see. As well you should be. The high-frequency waves emitted by this device will interfere with any and all enemy communications, making it impossible for them to coordinate an effective defense. With it working in our favor, victory is all but assured. I see. So, assuming I have understood correctly, you need only activate this electrojammer of yours, and the Illuminati will be plunged into disarray, affording Igale and her friends ample opportunity to take them unawares. Very well, proceed. Beep boop. Wedge? Is this supposed to happen? I want to eat more chips. I'm a little snackish. Bloody hells. So that's probably not good, right? Oh cool, that door's already open. You've woken it up! Nay, only the left arm stirs. Could the waves emitted by your device have disturbed something within the barrier wedge? It's not my fault! Not to worry, Wedge. With the Illuminati hard at work reviving the giant, it was only a matter of time before parts of it started springing to life. You just gave this one a little extra nudge. On a brighter note, it would seem you've saved us the trouble of finding another way in. Aw, Wedge. Igale, old friend. It's time for your customary heroics. The Illuminati are likely still scrambling to work out what just happened. Before they do, I suggest you hop across the river and show them what for. I must needs discuss these developments with Master Matoya. Sid, would you be so good as to accompany me? Your insight may well prove useful. Go on, Sid. Get out of here. You scamp. Look, there's the cave! The weird textures! Weirdly dark cave for no reason. I love that thing.
Oh, another core stirs to life. The future unfolds exactly as expected, exactly as written.
So might I just say, giant mechs with cathedral motifs fucking slap. And that's why the opening to Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 is the greatest video game of all time. Light kicks, eyes fixed. I'm gonna eat some more chips before we get in there. So, I'm wondering, at some point, I've tried to do runs of some of these raids before, solo unsynced. And I know there's a handful that, while perhaps not impossible, are actually particularly difficult if you're trying to do them unsynced.
Skull. Uplander feels shivering shakes. Arm of steel giant is wide open, and no Illuminati in sight.
So I'm wondering how far I'm going to be able to get without needing help. Key times for Alexander are usually pretty good. You now have access to the Fist of the Sun. Midas can be accessed via the entrance at the Thaliak River. I am wondering about possibly... Here's the thing. From the Fantastic Four. No. There's running through all of the Alexander fights as quick as I can just to get through them. But I'm wondering about the possibility of doing, at the very least, the final raid synced with a group of randos. Just because I feel like if there's any... There are so many fights in this game that I feel like occasionally are better experienced as they're quote unquote meant to be. I feel like that might be one of them. Especially with the music. I do need to turn this down. Hold on. Okay. Fist of the Sun. Oh, hold on. We're still gonna go unrestricted for right now. Because I'm pretty sure I can still do... BRB, need to preview my convoluted script. I getcha. I feel like there's still a good chunk of these I can do solo. Fisting Sun. Hello, pal. Jesus. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Good to see you. Whee! Oh, this shit's sideways. Hold on, let me just... Wow. Ugh. I'm alright. Hello, friends. Oop. Oh no, your bunny bones. It's fine. My bunny bones can take it. I've never looked back here. Huh. Look at all that. Got like a little camp set up over here. That's neat. Also, I'm gonna be in and out. Oh, huh. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. The Illuminati. Oh, hey, man. Oh, God, this one. And it made the sun raid feel a lot more lived in. Yeah, like there's a whole ass city later. Have fun, buddy. Thank you. I guess. Rat Finks Twinkle Dinks, you son of a bitch. Is this someplace I should be standing? Oh! I'm doing all right. I'm going around here. Fuck you, buddy. That sounds like the sort of attack I shouldn't stand in front of. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what this is. Slaps you. Slaps you. Slaps you. Okay, this was a mistake, actually. Can I undo gorilla mode? It's a hard no. Ooh, my vuln stacks are getting up there. I might be able to manage this, though. Hold up. Okay. Alright, if I can beat that one, I can take on anything. I'm calling that right now. Okay. I am not fucking touching any of those treasure coffers. Get out of my face. Biggs, I did it. Well done, lass. You left those Illuminati smarting and without so much as a scratch to show for it. Now, I'm sure you'd like to finish them off, and we would too, if truth be told, but I'm sorry to say we have a problem. While Wedge and I were out on patrol, we saw something, you see. A meeting between Mide and the enemy. Mide, no. Mide, how could you? I'm gonna eat a chip. And then she sauntered... Oh, hold up. And then she handed the Codex fragment over, just like that. The way she sauntered back into Alexander with the Illuminati, you'd think this was their plan all along. It certainly looks that way, aye. We can't rule out the possibility of coercion, considering the parties involved. Oh, hey. Look who's here to clear things up.
Oh, foolish uplanders. Treasure Hunter was happy to give Codex. And why not? She makes busy deals with Illuminati since the very beginning. And now Illuminati hold all fragments of the Enigma Codex. Treasure Hunter betrays Uplander's trust and forfeits their future in so doing.
What a load of old bollocks. How daft does he think we are? Now, Biggs. If the Grand Master of the Illuminati said it, it must be true.
Oh, everything is as written, as it must be. If Illuminati are to guide chosen to perfect world, not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality. When Illuminati find the missing piece, the prophecy will be fulfilled. It is all written here in book by Alan Wake. He is not a very good writer.
Goodness me. That goblin has the faintest idea of how Uplanders' minds work. I would have been prepared to believe that Mide was a traitor had he not bothered to come and confirm it. Now I'm inclined to think she isn't. Maybe that's what he wants us to think.
Pshko. There may be truth to what Quickthing says. Backrick scours over data, looking for knowings of what happened 3 years ago.
What?
Backrix finds mention of group of Auri treasure hunters. 3 years ago, group went to investigate ruins near Thaliak River, only to perish in sudden shivery shakes.
3 years ago, you say? That would be the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of that primal, would it? Bugger me. And are you saying it was the treasure hunters doing the summoning? And that Mide was one of them? Now hold on a moment. I'm willing to accept that Mide may have been a member of this doomed expedition, she being an Auri treasure hunter and all, but I fail to see what interest such a group would have in the ideals of the Enigma Codex, let alone summoning a primal. Aw, look, he's holding a book.
Pshko. Such was question Backrix asked himself. So he spends much time gathering knowings and finds answer in book lent to him by Shelly and Uplander. Genius technologist who writes Enigma Codex 100 years ago is Aurizela with blue hair, exactly like Mide.
Pshko. No, Mide would never make busy deals with bad gobbies. Roundrock searches for Mide. Here's truth from her.
Okay, bye, Roundrocks. Roundrocks, wait! Oh, she gone. Biggs, what the fuck? The folly of youth. Biggs is eager to press on into Alexander's depths. If you're worried about Roundrocks, don't be. Wedge won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about this business with Mide. Still, we should be careful of making any rash decisions, as you can bet that's what the Illuminati want. For now, I reckon we should give her the benefit of the doubt. Those are the words I said. Innocent till proven guilty and all that. Uh-huh. Anyway, we got more pressing matters to deal with, namely taking back that Codex fragment, pushing on into Alexander before the Illuminati have a chance to shore up their defenses. You ready for another round? Good. The sooner you get going, the better, and I reckon. Oh, and when you're in the belly of the beast, be sure and break for something for me, eh? Da-da-na-na-na. Cuff of the Sun now accessible. You now have access to the Cuff of the Sun. Mines can be accessed via the entrance to Thaliak River. I could be making this, like, way easier for myself by just choosing it from the duty finder, but that wouldn't be true to the experience. I mean, no, it would be. But also, it's fun to just come all the way over here. My fucking chocobo just shot off into the heavens. Welcome back, Cal. Upon returning from Midas, you learn that Mide surrendered the precious fragment of the Enigma Codex to the Illuminati, and that she was, in fact, a surviving member of a group of Aura that failed to summon Alexander 3 years ago. Damn, fucked up if true. We found out Mide might be a traitor. Possibly. Gonna get some more sick beats. Ah, I see the welcoming party has arrived. Hello, Lucas. Me out. Ooh. Hey, boys. Do you want to know what one of the most fun things in the world to do is? It's to go into Sistasha and unsynced, max level, and pull every single enemy from the beginning of the dungeon up to where the first boss spawns, and then hit all of them with a AoE attack at the same time. And one of the fun things that I've learned in doing that is that you won't kill all of them in one go. It turns out AoEs have a hard cap on how many enemies you can hit at once with them. At least that's what it seems like. Watching me stream, that's also really good, and you should do that at all possible times of day. I've got VODs going back years. Oh god, Jesus fucking Christ. You folks like tokusatsu? Y'all like Sentai? Ah, the Reggies. Blaster. Are you perhaps related to Master? Get it? Like Master Blaster? Like the video game? Or the character from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome? My guy, are you getting any of these references I'm dropping? Do you guys have Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome in Eorzea? Blink twice if you do. Do you have eyes to blink with? Anyway. I need a very short game to play for tomorrow, but I can't think of anything. How short is very short? A short game to play. You did a short hike already. Short enough that I can beat it under 2 hours, write a script, record, and edit in the same day. Well, I can't think of anything, but I'm also... My attention is otherwise occupied, so... God, that's loud. Swindler! Bazinga! I found out the other day that they are apparently making a spin-off of Young Sheldon, which is wild to me because that show is already a spin-off. So they're making a spin-off of a spin-off? Haha, 69. Teenage Sheldon? No, it like focuses on his brother or something. Whoop! I'm just gonna think there might be one more thing after this, but I think I might be more willing to just get through this as quickly as I can so I can get to the last bit. Oh, no, that's it. Okay. Get me out of here. Well, well, well. Look who's here.
Ah, hi, Galt. You haven't seen Round Rocks, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasures she's found.
Bunny, bunny, banani, banoy.
I see. Well, I will not lie to you. Some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati, but that is not the whole story. Allow me to explain.
Well, you've just been standing there. You're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it.
Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was naught but a stone picked from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound.
Oh. Well, alright. Ah! Ah, I bloody knew Quickness was lying. The way he told it, you'd been working with the Illuminati all along. Load of old bilge, a lot of it. God, she's so tiny next to Biggs. Well, yeah, Biggs is big.
I am afraid not. Quick Things told you true. In fact, it was I who first taught the goblins how to summon the primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course, much as I did you.
Damn. There are way more entertaining ways to use me to your own ends. I mean, what? Who said that?
The author of the Enigma Codex was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seems to have infected the Illuminati.
Gage, you can't be horny, Yoshi. People hear you.
During that time, there was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wished for nothing more than to see his dreams come to fruition.
Wait, so which Zayla tribe do they belong to? So for whatever reason, I don't know if this comes through. Gentlemen, behold! Cone! I don't know if this comes through on the stream, but I don't know if this is just like the colors on my monitor being fucked up or what, but there's like a lot of artifacting on like really dark black colors like this, and like I can see like the layers of like the artifacting. She's Hutgo. Is that a tribe? I don't. We're gonna need. I don't remember Stormblood and how that all worked particularly well. Anyway,
So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed my mind. But on that day, 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. I'm going to eat a potato chip.
do you think they have Popoto chips? Distinguished by their blue hair, the Hot Girl was a tribe recently massacred by the Dotharl. Only members surviving are those who left the tribe on their own and were not present. Jesus. So you didn't see any in Stormblood. Good lord. Why were they massacred by the Dotharl? Were their vibes rancid?
In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions, and the man I loved was dragged into its core.
Is the Dotharl are just kind of like that? I don't know. I love Sadu a lot. Everyone forgets she's a war criminal. I must have missed that part of the Azim step.
In a last desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called forth a barrier with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the codex shattered, and the Colossus vanished without a trace.
Well, we're going to be playing Stormblood in, like, 3 years anyway. So I guess I'll find out now. Okay, non-shitpost. The Dothar revel in death, right? They're always chasing battle high, which means they're constantly fighting. That's true.
When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by the broken fragments of the codex, the cold, accusing remnants of our dreams of a perfect world. Damn, bro, this sucks. Potato chip. Also, I had a bitching scar on my face when I woke up, so it wasn't all bad. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone, but the time we spent on our journey together, pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to build.
It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that, but it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the Primal. Why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said as much yourself.
I thought it'd be fun. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand, I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again. And perhaps walk to the ends of the world with him.
Him?
My cat when I see her at the end of a dark hall.
Ko. Mide cannot mean Alexander. Did you guys, like, not hear anything about, like, the man I love or anything like that? I mean, I feel like I made it pretty obvious. Not Alexander itself, but the soul I believe still resides within.
Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine? Never has Backrix heard such a unsense. Mide must abandon this.
No. Now's not the time. Also, a mortal being used as fuel for a primal isn't entirely unheard of.
I've got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the codex fragments are brought together? Some dope as hell shit, let me tell you. Alexander was born from the hearts that yearned for a perfect world.
The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire. They are more than just a collection of texts. The Codex can also be used to control the primal. To be precise, 2 elements are required: a complete Enigma Codex, and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself was once able to read the Codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the Codex still responds. One we all know quite well. The baby. What? Round rocks? Are you saying that little girl is the key to controlling a bleeding primal? Could you say it any louder so that everybody around us can hear? The baby. Oh, God. Round rocks! What's up, little onion man? Round rocks has been captured! Well, that sucks. That's no good. Alright. Mide, what do you have to say about this? Round Rox's plight weighs heavy on Mide's mind. Yeah, I bet it does. Curse me for a fool. I should have known better than to underestimate the Illuminati. I assumed the missing piece in their plan was the Codex fragment, but they were talking about Round Rocks all along. We must mount a rescue, now, without delay. To the Illuminati, she's no better than a cog in that monstrous machine. You like the part where the patch quest just ends on Round Rocks has been captured? Wait, no, I'm stupid. Disregard. We're only halfway through this leg of Alexander. Or should I say arm? It is like that she is being held somewhere in or close to Alexander's upper body. Continue your push through the left arm, and while the Illuminati are distracted, I will search for a way forward. I said disregard. I will not. Well. The arm of the sun. Bird! Bird up. Oh, shit. So I watched that new Megamind series. The made-for-TV movie that was basically just like a backdoor pilot for the TV series itself was fine? Question mark? The actual episodes of the series are, like, honestly pretty good. Like, I had a good time with it. And like, the mid-season finale, because, you know, it's a cartoon show on a streaming network, which means that there's not a first and second season. There's the first half of the season and the second half. This is how I learned there's a Megamind series. Yeah, I suppose not all of us follow, like, a Megamind superfan on Twitter who, like, kept up with this stuff even back when it was rumors. Peacock, NBC's streaming service, has a new Megamind movie called Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate, and a TV series called Megamind Rules. They're both fine. Like, the actual show is better than the movie, I would argue. And the cliffhanger that it ends on is particularly exciting. Now, I was a little worried early on when I found out that, like, the original cast wasn't returning. But honestly, the guys, the folks that they have doing it are pretty good in the roles. For example, like, you know, the guy voicing Megamind, like, he's not Will Ferrell, but he's honestly killing it. IMO. Ooh, which duct should I go through? I think they all go to the same place. Wow. Blah.
Wee! A wee!
Oof, ouch, oof, ouch. My toes. My little feet. But yeah, I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. I had it on in the background quite a bit when I was playing through Phoenix Wright games. Who do I find in this one? Oh, Kitty Cat. I'm up to Spirit of Justice now. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really funny that Maya makes her grand return to the series, and it's in yet another case where she's accused of murder. Like, this poor girl can't catch a break. This one might be a little bit weird to do. Oh! This one might be rough to do on my own. Ah, piss. Man. That was the worst time to use that. Thanks for the help, Esteem. I forget what the cat does. What's the cat doing? Stop that. Cat is cat. That's true. The fuck? Ball may or may not be life. Hit me. Let me out. Ow. Okay, now use this. Get him, Esteem! Kick his ass. Alright. Yeah, you better run.
Call.
Uplander sends quick things scurrying. Illuminati think twice before threatening us again. Uplander's nearly through left arm. Next Uplander must push forward into inner parts and save Round Rocks.
Yeah, I can do that. Hey girl, hey.
Congratulations on your victory over Quickthings. While you were busy dismantling his flying machine, I finished charting Alexander's interior. The chamber you reached is situated in the innermost part of the left sector, which means your next aim should be... Call. Backrix does not trust Treasure Hunter. 3 years ago, she summoned Metal Giant. Backrix wonders if she still wishes to finish mission of dead comrades.
So you gotta take the next fight slow. Oh, is it Brute Justice? Is that why I need to take it slow?
I do not blame you for doubting me. Truth be told, my former mentors often stressed that were the unthinkable to happen, it would be my burden, as the youngest, to carry on their work.
No, that's Mide, who's Brute Justice. Oh. No, I'm talking about never mind.
But building the Codex's perfect world was their dream, not mine. I only borrowed it. As long as I was with those I held dear, I could happily have devoted myself to any cause. Seeing their passions, their joy, that was what filled me with resolve. And it was that which drove me to collect the pieces of the Codex. All their talk of learning and reason, justice and perfection, meant little to me in itself. I sometimes wonder why I was able to read the Enigma Codex in the first place. Mayhap it was because my youthful mind was as a blank slate, receptive to any ideal if put convincingly enough. In the end, of course, it didn't matter. The Primal took my friends' passion, their joy, their idealism, and ground them into dust. Though I survived, my commitment to the cause did not. Put simply, I had no need for a perfect world without them to share it. So believe me when I tell you that I did not seek Alexander's return to realize the dreams of the dead. I only wished to see him again.
Hey, fucked up if true. Meaning your leader.
Uh-huh. The section of Alexander you've been exploring is called Midas, after a king from a legend of Eld. Midas entreated the gods for a finger that would turn all he touched into gold. The gods duly obliged. But in his carelessness he transformed the one he loved most in the world into a lifeless golden statue, and thus the thing he coveted became his undoing. So it was with me and mine. Had we but paused for a moment to consider the means, and not simply the end, mayhap my friends would still be alive. But we did not, and they are gone. My one remaining wish is simple: to speak with the man I love once more. If I could do that, I would be satisfied.
So who do you think gave Midas the golden hand? Is it Bayergot? As a prank? Bayergot seems like the kind of person who would do that for jokes and japes. One moment. Sorry, I'm checking on something. All right.
Aw, she's smiling.
Oh, she's not smiling anymore. Now she got that all raw face.
There, I have told you everything. Assuming no one else wishes to question my motives, I would speak of Round Rock's rescue, as was my original intent. Now listen well.
Oh.
Alexander is divided into 3 main sections, each powered by an independent core.
We have already fought your way through the innermost part of Midas, the left arm. The core lies only a little way beyond, but you may be sure that the Illuminati will have deployed the bulk of their forces to defend it.
Hold on a minute. Why would they choose to keep Round Rocks there? The cores are just power sources.
Uh-huh. You are correct. And the answer is, they wouldn't. Round Rocks is most likely being held within Alexander's upper body, but the Illuminati have locked the entrances from either arm, making it impossible to enter. Our only choice is to stop the core, and in so doing, stop Alexander.
Why don't the Illuminati just lock the door behind you when you leave? Why do the other gobbies simply not eat quick things? Like, you're out here. I don't know. Maybe they can't.
I see. Why, that's actually rather clever. The Illuminati need Round Rocks to control the Primal, but if it can't move, they'd have no need for her. At the very least, I'll have no choice but to keep her safe until the Primal is in working order again.
Activating those cores would have used up every crystal the Illuminati had. If we destroy the second one, I doubt they'll have enough to get them operational again.
Uh-huh.
The fuck was that?
Shh, call. The Uplanders totally think Metal Giant can be toppled.
Hawk scream. What you got for me, big man? In the absence of a better option, Backrix seems ready to go along with Miday's rescue plan.
Call. Treasure Hunter truly believes soul of lost love sleeps in Metal Giant. Madness. But Backrix does not doubt resolve to rescue Round Rocks. Go with Miday deep into Midas and deactivate second core. But do not underestimate Illuminati. Day and night they bring supplies into Steel Fortress. Backrix suspects Illuminati are tinker-making new weapons.
I hope if you left the screen there, I would have just kept slowly zooming in on Miday's face. Who can say? We may never know. I'm sure there's like a hard stop on that. You know? Like there's a limit. You don't have access to Bird into the Sun. More like bird up. Anyway.
Ball.
Truly, ball is life. Ah. Kind of tiny, ain't it? Aww. Onslaughter. Well. Ah, fuck. I probably should have seen that coming a little bit sooner, actually. That, whoop. And it's gone. Oh, beans. for the help. Steam. I did it. Oh. Oh. Ah, beans. Y'all like tokusatsu? Whack! Okay, that was rude. Oh! I don't know what that guy's doing. Ah, double buster. I see. Let me just go over here real quick. Well, that was fun. Die though. Thank you, Gage, for letting the song loop. You're welcome. There's only one champion of justice in this giant robot. Hey. Alright. Get out of here, 4 Vuln stacks. I need to leave. Get me the fuck out of here. Imagine if the Warrior of Light did pose at the end cutscene of that fight. That would have been something. Ball. Second core, I do believe. Once that's out of commission, Alexander won't be going anywhere. Yeah. What? You beep booping up there? Dion, would that I could see you just once more. Farewell, my love. Dope. Oh, beans. This fucking guy. You!
Hello, everybody.
You guys know I'm unsynced right now, right? I could literally destroy all of you. Too frightened to face us alone, I see. Not that I blame you. We all know what Igale did to you last time.
Oh, to usher in future that has been writ, even strongest Gobi must sometimes pretend to be weak and let enemies win.
Oh, pretending, were you? And I suppose losing this core was all part of your plan. Don't make me laugh. You know as much about the future as we do.
Quickthings knows all. For example, Quickthings knows one among Uplanders carries true fragment of Enigma Codex.
Uh-oh. It seems the game is up, Biggs. There's no hiding the truth from Quickthings. Very well, I admit it. I have the fragment, but I won't be handing it over to the likes of you. Talk about a ball buster. Boy, Wedge, didn't you hear him? He knows all. Which means he knows what you're carrying's worthless rock, while I've got the genuine article tucked away in my small clothes. Ugh. These guys aren't very bright, are they? See you later, fuckers.
Oh, Quickthings already knows conclusion of Uplander's childish games.
Are you gobbies sure you want Big's dick rock? He's coming for me. He's what?
What's he waiting for? Long ago was outcome decided. Uplanders think they are victorious, but luck is no friend to them today.
Oh. Well, that's genuinely upsetting. What are the odds? Oh, Kitty don't like it.
And now Enigma Codex belongs to Illuminati. All pieces fall into our hands. See you later, fuckers.
Well, that could have gone better. Goodbye, fucklanders. As far as I can make out, the thing's in good working order. No damage, no signs of tampering. I only think it was an energy fluctuation that did it. Just bad luck. Bad luck? You're saying there was pure chance that the platform stopped at that exact moment? Then what about Quickthings? There's no way he could have predicted something like that. The odds would be infinitesimal. Grr. Well, however he did it, the fact remains he did. But that doesn't mean we have to stand for it. When someone takes something from you, you just have to take it back. Uh-huh. Alright, let's get out of here. Might and not. Forgive me. Through my incompetence, the Illuminati have all they need to control Alexander. And though the beast is now immobile, I cannot help but feel that matters are worse. Nor do our troubles end there. In our absence, Bakrick seems to have taken leave of his senses. My man. Pshh, do Uplanders forget something? Matters are too urgent for such foolish doings. Bunny banani banani. What? On flaps of Uplander make Bakrick's almost to laugh.
Uplander claims already to have stopped core and lost fragment to quick things. Look here, Uplander. Backrix has brain case like steel trap, catching all heard things, all seen things, and he saw Uplanders leave but few moments ago. Backrix senses something is amiss.
A gob in the machine. Behind his impassive mask, you sense that Backrix is eyeing you and your comrades with no small amount of suspicion. Backrix is certain that Uplanders left for a metal giant only moments before returning. He watches Uplanders disappear over the horizon with own two eyes. But it is impossible to return so soon if Uplander's tale is true. Why, Treasure Hunter also makes such claims. Backrix does not know. Go, Uplander, trade tongue flaps with Midday, and together think of explanation. Yeah, alright. Sorry, I've just been really snacky recently. Have you been able to make any sense of Backrix's account? According to his version of events, we would scarcely have had time to reach the core, much less shut it down. But we were all there. We all know what happened. Shark McBain. Are you sure he's not just confused? Or he got lost in all that data of his and forgot the time? I'm afraid not. That is, unless the goblin standing watch near Alexander was also confused. His reports corroborate Backrix's. No, something else is going on here. I'm certain of it. The question is, what? If we assume for a moment the goblin's accounts are true, then hardly any time has passed since we entered the barriers around Alexander. Yup. Time stopped. Impossible. Impossible? You mean like Quick Things predicting exactly what was going to happen in the core room? I hate to say it, but maybe he wasn't talking out of his arse. If time doesn't work the same in there, maybe he saw the future. There may be another explanation for that. There is a device deep within Alexander capable of performing complex mathematical calculations. It is not outside the realm of possibility that it could be used to predict the outcome of simple events. Blech. Using mathematics to predict the future. Now even if I could believe that, it wouldn't explain this business with Backrix. Biggs is right. Perhaps the presence of the primals somehow disrupted the flow of time within the barrier. It's only a theory, of course. A game theory, and far-fetched one at that, that might go some way towards explaining recent events. What you munchin'? I got, ridged sour cream and onion chips. To be clear, you are implying that the Illuminati are aware of this temporal disruption and have been using it to somehow gaze into the future. Very well. If you are willing to accept that, why not go further? Might it not be the case that they have found a way to bend time to their will? By moving back and forth in time, the Illuminati could effectively manipulate the present however they saw it. It would ever remain one step ahead of us, our every effort doomed to fail from the first. Now that's a sobering theory. It's still only a theory, right? A game theory. There's no point panicking just yet. Wedge, give the chief a call on your link pro, why don't you? If anyone knows how to entangle this knot, it's him. Knot? Chief, it's me. It's about Alexander. We noticed something strange about time inside the primal. What? No, not our time inside the primal. The time. I mean, time itself. Chief, it might be best if you came here. Aye, aye, we'll await your arrival. If anyone knows how to deal with a knot, it's Sid. How do you know that, Biggs? Biggs? You wanna talk about it?
Destination Wedge.
Oh, hey, man. Hey, Ishtola. Is that a heated debate I hear? Boys, you started without me. Now, what was that you were saying of the Link Pearl? Something about running out of time? Sid insisted that I accompany him, though I would have come even had he not. Matters have taken a turn for the worse, I gather. Fortunately, due to mysterious time bullshit, Sid and Ishtola were able to arrive within 30 seconds. Ah. Piss. You can say that again. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. The etheric fluctuations are akin to those I observed shortly before the Primal's awakening. In the absence of a functioning core, its form is dissipating. Dissipating, albeit slowly. Ishtola, would you mind lending me your goggles for a moment? It can't hurt to have a second opinion. Uh-huh. This is the last time I'm going to have these on my model anyway. Everyone stop and observe that conveniently shaped rock. Oh. That seems bad. Is that bad? What in the seven hells? The aether pouring from the primal is flowing backwards. It's as if time were passing in reverse. That cannot be. Such a phenomenon is wholly without precedent. Knowing so little of this primal's capabilities, however, it would be remiss to discount the possibility outright. If it is as we fear, then at this very moment Alexander could be undoing our efforts to shut down its course. All of our labors will have been for naught. Ah, the treasure hunter of whom we have heard so much. You seem unperturbed by our outlandish speculations. Was this perchance the subject of Wedge's communications? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh! Uh-huh. Gods help us. If there is any truth to this, it won't matter how many cores we disable. The Illuminati will simply undo any damage we cause. Then what do we do, Chief? How do we even begin to fight something like that? I'm going to find something important and hit it really hard with my big sword. To erase the past. To return to a clean slate. Could Diane have known? Roundrox, are you okay? Don't worry, buddy, we're coming for you. Oh, that thing looks like it's got a face.
Bishko, preparations for restoration of Enigma Codex are complete. Calculations show margin of error for future readings is 0.03%.
Bishko, foolish Gobi. When future is decided, there is no error. There is no failure. Listen well, chosen of Illuminati. At last all pieces are in place. No longer must wise suffer foolishness of unwise. Time is come to backstrike. Inferiors will make way for perfect world or die. Now, restore Enigma Codex. And then, we will finally get Brayflux cheese.
Hey, anybody remember when the Goblin Illuminati tried to mug a retiree for cheese? You mean the joke I just made? Because yes.
Oof, ouch me noggin.
You're too slow, Cam. I'm one step ahead of you. Literally, because there's a delay in the stream. Oh, now as Alexander Illuminati is to control, soon will cores disabled by uplanders be disabled no longer. Hey, reverse time. Once power flows to third core, Alexander will be fully operational, and with third core will its true potential awaken. Wings of time will unfurl, and all of history will be at the mercy of Illuminati. Chosen ones will amend the mistakes of past and reshape world into perfection. And no one will get mad at us for plagiarizing our YouTube videos. This is joke on recent happenings. At last prophecies of Enigma Codex will be fulfilled.
For a moment I thought one of the background gobbies had realistic human eyes.
And Quick thinks all thugs will rule as king of new world, of correct world. Chosen ones, menders of history, be proud to serve as builders of this paradise.
That is the funniest little salute I've ever seen. Cal, don't say that. So how are we feeling about everything that's happening, you guys?
We don't have the luxury of time to plan our next step. We must rescue Roundrocks without delay, for her sake and ours. Y'shtola and the Chief have returned to Matoya's cave. Don't worry, between them, they're sure to find the answer to our problems. If it isn't waiting on a shelf in the Sharlayan Annals, it'll be in some forgotten corner of the Chief's brain. You mark my words. The next time we meet Quick Thinks, we'll be ready for him. Okay, bye. Adventurer, there is something I would like to discuss with you, but mayhap it would be best to wait until we are safely back at the short stop. I will see you there. Okay, bye.
We can't delay, except maybe just a little bit. Maybe until 2 patches from now. So little a delay as a treat.
I suppose I should start by apologizing for everything. Were it not for me, the Illuminati would never have summoned that infernal machine or gained the means to control it. And now Quick Things possesses the power to manipulate time, to foresee the future and erase the past. I dare not think how he will use it. Returning the cores to their former state was but a foretaste. When all three are active and Alexander can traverse both time and space, nothing will stand between the Illuminati and their twisted utopia. We cannot let it come to that, Aigeld. Somehow, we must find a way to stop them. But first we must rescue Roundrocks. Of all the innocent victims of this sorry tale, her plight pains me the most. Uh-huh. The short stop just isn't the same without her. I hope someone will keep her treasure safe until she returns.
that's the end of the second leg of Alexander. So now to start the next one. The Curl and the Colossus. Ah, adventurer. You come in an opportune moment. Literally 3 seconds after we last stopped talking. It would seem we have a visitor. I was pacing about, thinking of Round Rocks, when something in the shadows drew my eye. I caught only a brief glimpse, but it bore an uncanny resemblance to Quickthinks' constant companion. Shinoa, was it? You know, from Castlevania? I don't think that's the name of the character from Castlevania. If the Curl's here, then there's a good chance her Illuminati keepers are close by. We'd best track her down and quickly. Follow me. Yeah, alright. Is it Shinoa? It is the name of the character from Castlevania. Oh, okay. It's been so long since I've played that game. Because I was typing a joke and thought, no, Gage's gonna make the same joke and I'm not giving him that satisfaction. And yet, here you are, admitting to it. Just as I thought, it is Shinoa. Or is it? One Curl kitten looks much the same as another, and she doesn't seem to have brought any of her friends. What? Over there. Dead Gobby.
Uplanders, what are all these snaps, crashings, and...
An Illuminati spy sent by Quickthinks to observe our movements, like as not. Given the sizable disadvantage at which we find ourselves, we thought it best to relieve him of duty. We spent his final moments babbling about all the Illuminati's deranged schemes, claimed that once the final core was activated and Alexander fully operational, the Fortress gave the power to travel through time, taking them along with it. He seemed quite convinced that Quickthinks was a prophet of sorts, a traveler from the future come to the present to return history to its proper state. Aye, and that's not the half of it. According to him, the battle for history has already been won, and not by us. But the future is writ in the Enigma Codex, and we but play our roles in it. Quickthinks, a traveler from the future. That would certainly explain how he was able to anticipate our every move, but could it be that he has already conquered the world of tomorrow? Have all our efforts been in vain? Anyway, here's a Gobby corpse we're just going to leave in the middle of the screen for 5 minutes. He's just hanging out. He's taking a nap.
Blah! Tongue flaps of crazed Illuminati make brain case hurt. Backricks would speak of different subject. What brings Uplanders back to shortstop? How have you been? Long time no see.
Having settled upon a plan of action, Sid and I were in the process of making our final preparations with Master Matoya when this kitten scampered in, mewing as if to beckon us. We duly followed her, and she led us here, much to the dismay of the fellow at our feet. I'm not one to look a gift Curl in the mouth, but something about all of this doesn't sit right with me. She has been at Quickthinks' side, make that on his bloody head every step of the way. Now she decides to betray her keepers. If the cat could speak our tongue, I would have a question or two for her, mayhap even 3. I can't believe I'm even considering this, but then it wouldn't be the strangest thing I've heard today. You there, cat! You're Shinoa. Quickthinks' little familiar, aren't you? 2 meows for yay, 1 for nay. Huh. Well, alright. Did she truly... Do you want to go... home?
Mew.
7 hells, I think the bloody furball might actually understand us. That doesn't mean we can trust her. For all we know, she could be here to do her master's dirty work.
A moment, Uplanders. Tongue flaps of the Round Rocks come to break Backricks' brain case. 3 years ago when Round Rocks found Codex Splinterstone, Round Rocks says Black Curlchild is there, unlooking. Backricks thinks nothing of these then, but now... They said, do you remember that I can literally understand any given speech? Oh, not in this cutscene? I see. Carry on. Yeah, don't worry about it. You mean to imply that Shinoa here was present when we attempted the summoning? I very much doubt that. If she were a kitten 3 years ago, she would be a fully grown Curl by now. Unless, that is, she took a shortcut through time. An implausible theory, I grant you, but one we cannot well dismiss in light of recent events. If true, it would raise a still more troubling possibility, that Roundrox's discovery of the Codex was no mere coincidence, but an event orchestrated by Quickthinks to further his own ends. Damn. Wild. Oh, this just gets better and better.
Look, whatever is going on here, we're not like to find out by standing around talking. We need to delve deeper into that fortress. And as luck would have it, Wedge claims his latest inventions will allow us to do just that. I've sent him and Biggs on ahead and to the Maker's Quarter to perform their final tests. Meet them there and when you are ready. I'll join you as soon as my own preparations are complete. Fucked up if true, Sid Garland. Yeah. Bunny about to go bash some shit. Really excited about it. What's up, Y'shtola? To travel back in time and set past wrongs aright. Who could resist such temptation? And how grievous the consequences of surrendering to it. For in allowing the past to consume us, and making our every choice, our every action the correct one, would we not cease to live in the present, and in turn lose sight of the future? It is a path not to redemption, but to madness. If anyone's gonna overthink that, it would be you. Bird up. Thaliac River. If Quick Things truly has seen the future, we may very well be walking straight into a trap. And yet, what other choice do we have? Yeah, Geld, you don't have any weird fucked up happenings in your past that you do anything to undo, would you? Well, now that you mention it. Hi, Geld. All fired up and ready to go, are we? Then I'd best hurry up and brief you on the task at hand. In a nutshell, we'll be attacking the Primal on two fronts. As we speak, Y'shtola is leading an attempt to cut off the Primal source of ether. Our job, meanwhile, will be to head into the belly of the beast and rescue young Roundrocks. Without her to view the Enigma Codex for him, the Illuminati won't be able to turn back time anymore, giving us a fighting chance of beating the bastards. The Chief reckons that the shortest path is through the Giant's great fat noggin. The only problem being that it's inside the barrier. Not to worry, though. Wedge's latest wonder will take care of that. He's dubbed it the BBG-2, which he tells me is short for Barrier Be Gone. Of course, the barrier doesn't just serve to keep folk out, but also keeps the Primal in, that being why Mide and her mates raised the bleeding thing in the first place. So the moment it goes down, there'll be nothing to stop the Colossus from running rampant if it has a mind to. Which means we're going to need to move fast. The Chief will take the Excelsior as close as he can to Alexander's head, where you'll jump off and secure us away inside. Wasting no time, you'll then climb back aboard, and Wedge will re-engage the barrier. All before our metal friend even knows what's happening. Got it? Good. Because we got our work cut out for us. Let's get going. Eyes of the Creator now accessible. Let's fucking do it. Eyes. All right, time to deactivate the barrier. Sid, it's standing up. Sid, it's standing up. Sid, Sid, the smoke is too thick. Can't see a damn thing. You'll have to press on alone. Yeah, all right. Thanks for dropping me off, Sid. Wow, look at those Alexantides. The tits of the Creator. I mean, eyes. That's what I meant. Down. Die. Whee! Oh. Whee! Oh, shit. Damn. Super lucky I ended up here. Oh. You look funky. Alright, cool. Cranial Hatch. AJ finally found another female character I really want to draw. Search Dinah and Unicorn Overlord. Is that the owl? Hold on. Dinah, Unicorn Overlord. Oh. Yeah, alright. Hell yeah. The baby. Inguis. Oh god, this fucking thing. Okay, hold on. Am I gonna be able to do this one? I actually don't know. This could potentially be a problem. Damn. EBS harder, bunny butt. Hey, be nice to me. I'm trying. I might be able to do this. I'm making good progress. Yeah, I got this. That was one of the ones I was actually kind of worried about, so I'm glad that that ended well for me. Is this thing made of pieces of the robots that I've destroyed? I mean, never mind, but like... uh-huh. If I can beat that one, I'm unstoppable. You're carrying the Monado, so you're too powerful. No, I think the Monado is the fucking Gunblade one, isn't it? Fine work, old friend. Thanks to you, we have our way in. Stay where you are. We're coming. But first, now that you're clear, we had best get that barrier back up before that big fellow gets restless. Wedge, ready the BBG-2 and reactivate the barrier on my mark. Mark! Well, the Monado is two-handed. Perhaps. Has a little head sticking out of the barrel. Nice work, everyone. Hi, Y'shtola. Y'shtola, did you see the untextured cave off in the distance? Excellent timing, Y'shtola. Eigild has done it. We have a clear path into the heart of the beast. She's just my type. Nice. Good. 'Tis a relief to hear that at least one side of the operation proceeded according to plan. The same may not be said of the other. Our efforts to cut off the primal source of ether proved wholly ineffective. Quite why I cannot say, though I am hopeful that one among us can. Huh? What? What? Mayday? On the basis that she summoned the damn thing, you mean? I think you'd better explain. Okay. Like all primals, Alexander constantly draws ether from its surroundings both to sustain itself and to gain in strength. Master Matoya and I believed we could disrupt or at the very least inhibit this process by means of Arcanima. By creating a vast, impassable etheric membrane between the primal and the land from which it drinks, aye. Which is why the old witch had me place those infernal devices of hers every nook and cranny of this place. You're telling me they don't work? Uh-huh. Yes and no. As far as we can tell, the Arcanima are functioning precisely as intended, and yet, for reasons we have been unable to ascertain, they've had no measurable effect on the primal. Fucked up if true. Alright, now out with it, Mide. If there's anything you haven't told us, we need to hear it now. We're running out of options. I fear it will not avail us, but very well. It all began with a curious encounter in my younger days. I was out playing on my own one day when a stranger appeared before me. He told me anything my heart wished for could be mine, but if I but heeded his words. Whomst the fuck? In my youth, I did not fully comprehend what the man was proposing at the time. Nevertheless, his words seemed to burn themselves into my very soul. Reunite the shattered shards of the Enigma Codex, he said, and perform the sacred rite before the ruins that yet stand strong against the river's flow. Then, and only then, shall your hopes and dreams become reality. With that, he handed me a relic, a horn with a tip of metal, which seemed so foreign as to hail from another world. It would serve as a catalyst for the summoning, he explained, a gift from your friend Travanche. And then he was gone. Travanche? I know the man. Our paths crossed many a time in Limsa in the days before the calamity. Might have guessed that the Asians had a hand in it. What? Is this 1.0 shit? Is it... Hey, is this 1.0 shit? Is this 1.0 shit I would know nothing about? I forget large chunks of this quest line. Yep, okay, cool. It's 1.0 shit. Alright. Y'shtola, do you have something to share with the class? The horn of which you speak was once rumored to reside on Seal Rock. It is a lost relic of the ancients with the powers to manipulate the etheric energy in the very air around us. The Scions have long pursued the horn, fearing the devastation that might ensue were an artifact of such power to fall into the wrong hands. He's one of the City State's MSQ main antagonists. Oh, okay. Finally, I do begin to see. If I have the right of it, Alexander's third corps is using the horn to draw Aether from far and wide. It's little wonder our plan failed. Even without moving Ilm, the Primal possesses the means to drain not just this land of Aether, but our very star. Well, that sucks. Then our course is clear. If the old witch's magics won't avail us, then we shall have to get inside and dismantle the core the old-fashioned way. Do I get to beat it with a sword? Do I get to beat it with a sword? This is important. Tell me I get to beat it with a sword. Indeed, and yet we must be wary. We have seen the course of time reversed once before. We may well see it again. Even should we succeed in destroying our target, there is naught to prevent the Illuminati from simply returning the stricken core to its previous state. Aye. They are free to turn back the clock again and again, the primal growing stronger all the while. So what do we do then? We can't just give up. Question. Does anybody know if there are striking dummies in Idleshire? No, we press on. Lest we forget, controlling Alexander requires the Codex, and the Codex is but a useless piece of stone without the mind of the gobby girl. If we can rescue Roundrocks, quick things will have no way to flip the hourglass. The Circle of Knowing once tasked me with recovering the horn, and 'twas through mine own negligence that Travanche acquired it. That it now endangers our world is my responsibility. Even were I not a scion, I should do all in my power to make amends. Whatever assistance I can offer, it is yours. Yeah, alright. Then it begins. I'll send word to our friends in Idleshire. Biggs, Wedge, ready the Excelsior. Igil, prepare for departure. Let Operation Rescue Roundrocks commence. I don't think there are dummies inside Idleshire. What about, like, the surrounding area? Just, like, the hinterlands. I'm thinking about doing the last Alexander raid synced, but I'm not confident going into it as a tank is the problem. Well, no, I think I could go into it as a tank. Yeah, I could go into it as a tank. There should be some in the hinterlands. I don't remember if you can literally fly to them. Tank it, coward. I will. But not because you called me a coward. Because what the fuck? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Cat is cat, but cat is also cat. How can both cat be cat? Schrodinger? That's not your name.
Backrix sees Chano on top of Whirlycog Giant. This is different curl kitten, so Backrix names her Schrodinger. What does it mean? Backrix does not know.
I'm good.
Mide? Even if we succeed in freeing Roundrocks, what will remain of the girl we once knew? To the Illuminati, she is more than a cog in their divine machine. They need her alive, aye, but no more than that. They will not have scrupled to use any means necessary to force her compliance. Seven hells. Wasn't enough that those Illuminati lunatics had a bleeding time machine, was it? No, it had to be a time machine with the power to destroy the whole bleeding world. I mean, I'm used to the future of Eorzea being extinct, but this is the future, past, and present all rolled into one. We have to get Roundrocks out of there before those gobbies can put any more of their crazy schemes in motion. Uh-huh. Speaking of gobbies, have you talked to old Backrix lately? Turns out the kitten you met wasn't Chano at all. It was just a doppelganger. He's already taken the little furball back to the shortstop and given it a name. Schrodinger, or however you pronounce it. Anyway, I'll best be heading back that way myself. See you there, Igald.
Okay. Ready to head back to the belly of the beast, Igald? Alright, let's get this rescue mission off the ground. First, some good news. While the barrier was down, we were able to get our first good look inside Alexander's innards. As far as we can tell, Roundrocks are being held captive in what seems to be the central control chamber of the whole Colossus, called, helpfully, Central Control. As to how we reach it, do you remember when you infiltrated Midas? It was that convenient cavernous room with the dirty great city in it? Aye, well, we've spotted one of those floating platforms which goes back and forth between there and the place we need to get to. The quickest route to the city is straight through the Giant's Head. You'll go in through the hatch you opened for us last time. Take care of any guards and secure the platform I mentioned. Meanwhile, the Chief and others will be making their way to you via Midas after setting out in advance to sweep the place for any nasty surprises. Once you've all rendezvoused, it'll be time to storm the control room, while me and Wedge stage a little diversion. Got all that? Good. Let's crack some Illuminati skulls. Got it. Now, can you go over that one more time, because I wasn't listening? Breath of the Creator? Yeah. The Breath of the Creator. Cool city. So if this is the breath of the Creator, then it must be around about the lungs. Which means that this is the titties of the Creator. Oh hey look, there's the arena from last time, and it's gone. Yoink! This away. Whoop. Not much of a hider, was he? Ow! Don't you know it's dangerous to play with guns? Oh. God tits. God, I love the aesthetics on this raid. It's pretty good. You know, it's no Yorha Dark Apocalypse, but, like, it's fine. Ah, funny hatch. I'm giving Igale the gun. Well, that's what I was thinking. That's why I wanted to... That's why I wanted to find a striking dummy, because I want to play through the entire Heavensward New Game Plus as Heavensward classes, but I'm not going to run Shadow of Mach as a tank. Because while I'm kind of confident tanking in a normal raid, because at the very least there's another tank, I will probably be running Shadow of Mach as DPS, and I need to get used to the rotation for Machinist again. Lame Bricks Strike Box. Don't you fucking run away from me. Oh, god damn it. What? Yep. This fucker really out here named Lame Bricks.
Do not make fun of Lame Bricks' name. Lame Bricks' name cool.
Yeah, you should stop.
Oof, ouch, my bones, muscles, and organs. Whoops, there goes gravity.
Get me out of here. I want to leave. Excellent work, old friend. That platform is our shortcut to the heart of the machine. All seems quiet on our front, so... 7 hells! We've got company! Bang bang. This guy had strong someone's OC added to the game energy. Whoa. Oh. Hey, Mide. Ah, there you are, Gale. We were met by a small welcoming party, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Biggs and Wedge just contacted me as well. They're headed here as we speak. Round rocks. Completely unique gobby design, unlike any aesthetic we've ever seen. No backstory, but gets a unique death animation. Love that for him. Cone. So this is the Enigma Codex. Cone. Woof. And that must be the third and final core. 12, have mercy. If you could see the volume of ether issuing from it.
Pico, yes, much swirly bright. Time wings can spread. Travel to overtimes. Make bad things good again.
Could it be? Do we truly have the power to change the past? I could erase my mistakes. I could see him again.
3 years ago, Mide lost a dear one. Mide wants dear one back, yes? Round Rocks helps Mide.
Roundrox, no. You must save your strength.
Mide worries too much. Roundrox is strong, Guppy. Uplanders, hold on to brain cases. Time wings spread.
Well, this is less than ideal. Seven hells! Has the girl gone mad? Stop this, Roundrox! Stop, I say! That seems... Guys, I'm scared. Biggs? Where are we? Why is everything spinning? These guys are up on the head having the worst trip of their lives. Anyways, Roundrox died in the electric chair. Biggs, Wedge, can you hear me? Roundrox has engaged Alexander's time distortion mechanism. We're hurtling into the past. Oh, is that what's happening? Okay. We're what? Oh, alright. Oh, beans. He ain't half bad looking for an Ori male, honestly. But Biggs, over here! You're not going to believe this!
No way! I don't believe it!
Eh? What's Mide doing down there with those... Hold on. They're performing the summoning ritual. Bugger me, we really are in the past! There are certainly worse Ori male characters in the game. Yeah, one that's shown up in a lot of the more recent patches. No expression that man makes looks good. Fucking shoeface McEndwalker. So... Correct me if I'm wrong, but the implication here is that Mide and the others did not actually succeed in summoning the Primal in the past. The implication is that the Primal they thought they summoned was the Primal from the future traveling to the past. What in the seven hells? Someone's taking control of the Colossus. Hold tight. I think it's about to go berserk. Oh, beans. Hey, know what this game needed? Time shenanigans. No, don't do it! Aw, beans. Damn it all! This isn't right! We must abort the summoning! Quickly! Mide, the seal!
Oh, my tummy.
Diane, no! Which of course means that he was never in the core until this exact moment. Wait, Mide, why does the seal look like a vacuum? Oh my god, Backrix's book is the one Quick Things has been reading!
Go! What is Metal Maker Kitten doing?
Ugh.
Damn. Fucked up if true.
Ooh!
You know, given the size of the shard surrounding Mide, she got real fucking lucky. Was it luck? Or fate? Something to think about. Those are bigger than her torso. Well, you know. Ah, beans. Well, this is awkward.
Twould seem we are back in our own time.
Let's go. Past is made right, and we return to now times. Treasure hunters' friends die, as it is writ, as it must be. Uplanders serve quick things well today.
Grr.
Oh, Uplanders are not grasping meaning. Quick things breaks into bitty pieces, fit in Uplanders' tiny brain cases. Time is flat round shape. All things Uplanders and Gobbies did, are doing, and will do. Doings happen over and over and over. Again, for all times.
But that means his book only goes up to that moment. He has no more future to read. So when Mide and her friends attempted to summon Alexander 3 years ago, what they actually saw was us traveling back in time. But that's madness.
Time is an endless circle. My failure, my pain, my suffering. It was all doomed to unfold like this from the very beginning?
You know what'll happen when you run out of future? You remaster it for the PS5.
Let's sway, quickly.
Girl, we gotta go. Get on this platform.
Mide must hurry!
Nah. No. Nothing remains for me out there. My future, my past, my reason for being. It all ended. Before it ever began. Okay, bye.
Mide! Mide!
My girl, please get on the elevator. Well, so unfortunate. Good to see you safe, Guild. Never happened inside the control room anyway. As for us, on second thought, let's save that for another day. The slowly descending dramatic elevator. Chief, Ishtola, and Roundrocks. Gods, I've never been so bloody glad to see you. I thought we'd never make it back in one... Wait, where's Mide?
Pico! Mide stays behind in Giant of Whirlycogs, all because of Roundrocks. Roundrocks must go back to Giant of Whirlycog. Well, fucking shit, goddamn. Can I take that again? Giant of Whirlycogs, save Mide.
You leave that to us, child. Wedge, get Jessie on that link pearl and tell her to bring the Excelsior around. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Though I don't much care for the answer, we finally know the truth behind the events of that day 3 years past. The Illuminati masterminded the massacre, and through some ungodly trick of time, it was us that brought them there to do the deed.
Roundrocks! Ban the flappy tongues!
And what about Me-Day? The only thing keeping her going was the hope that her beau's soul lived on in the machine, but seeing what happened to the poor bastard. Aye, we witnessed the truth with our own eyes, sucked into the core of the Colossus to sate the Primal's appetite. Thought remains of him, it is no more than heart and light. Damn. Sucks.
Go wash flappy lips out with bubbly stone.
Did you have to, like, look up, Gobby synonyms, or was that all off the top of the dome? Thus spake Quickthinks. Quickthinks says the future's already been writ, eh? That we're fighting a losing battle. Well, we've got a thing or two to say about that, don't we, Igald? Round Rock is safe with us, which means the Illuminati won't be turning back time on us anymore. And that's not all. Thanks to your efforts, we've got ourselves a straight path to the third and final core. Aye, the very heart of the Colossus. Put it out of action and the whole thing will grind to a halt. Let's go, Igald. We'll show the Illuminati that the future's yet to be decided, and save Me-Day while we're at it. No, I got distracted. I just made it up. That's pretty good. That's solid. The Hort of the Creator. Oh wait, let me just... Company choke bow. Ooh, I gotta get that titanium blading. The Hort of the Creator. Let's go. Don't worry, Me-Day, we're coming. We're on our way. Don't you give up on us. Idling? No, it's not idling. This is a little joke I make. Kinda looks like it though, huh? Ooh, balls. Hey, wait a minute. Is this the one I think it is? I think this might be the one I think it is. I just realized I haven't had the chat blocker on this whole time. Which is a shame because the chat blocker isn't just about blocking chat. It's also about showing off my friend Molly's art. I don't know, what do you think it is? I think we might be taking a step forward and back, and then forward and back, and then forward and back, and then 1 foot forward, possibly. I don't know. Just a thought. Oh, let's fucking go. I mean, you're gonna learn how to play Red Mage? I already know how to play Red Mage. Ah. Lasagna. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Forward and back, and then forward and back, and then go forward and back, and now you're walking out the door. Yeet. forward and back, and then go forward and back, and put 1 foot forward, forward and back, forward and back, and then go forward and back, and put 1 foot forward, forward and back, and then forward and back, and then go forward and back, and put 1 foot forward, forward and back, and then forward and back, and then go forward and back, and put 1 foot forward. And back and then forward and back and then go forward and back and put 1 foot forward, forward and back, forward and back, and forward and back and put 1 foot forward, forward and back, and then forward and back, and then go forward and back and put 1 foot forward, forward and back, and then ah, shit. Whoa. Blah. Oh. Aha. Nice try. Die. I think it's really funny that because Cruise Chaser's a reference to a specific thing, there's a model/figure kit of Blasty. There's a what? I often think about that one guy in Jaws who, like, Hooper says that, like, oh, that's a tiger shark. And the guy's just like, a what? There's a Cruise Chaser model kit. Oh! I thought his boss was a reference to FF11's Arc Eidolon. I don't know what any of these things are. I'm sorry. I mean, I know what a model kit is. Oh, FF9. I read the I and X backwards. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. Outstanding, Eye Guild! Another Illuminati creation reduced to scrap metal. I'll wager the mere sight of you is enough to send the gobbies scurrying back to the drawing board. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Unacceptable. Unacceptable! There it is. The heart of the beast. Only now I see it up close do I comprehend the true scale of the thing. To have reached this size in so short a space of time, the core must be taking an ether at a positively ungodly rate. I'd be willing to wager that it can regrow itself faster than we could ever hope to chip away at it. Yeah, that's maybe the problem. Which means we'll need to change tack. The central control room houses everything required to operate the Colossus. It's not inconceivable that it might offer us a way to regulate or even shut off the flow of ether to the core. Of course, any attempt to control Alexander is doomed to fail without the guidance of the Enigma Codex, and there's only one person alive who can access its secrets. But Chief! Do we really need to drag the poor girl back there? What if she falls into Illuminati hands again? Trying to get in on some of this lasagna. Hold on. One second. Where? No, the lasagna. Ah! We're good. I just had to touch it with my bare fingers, and I don't like it. I don't like my fingers getting dirty. Or, like, gross, with stuff on them, you know?
Skull. Uplanders waste their tongue flaps. Quick thinks has seen future, true future, and it ends badly for Uplanders. Very, very badly. Uplanders think they just lazy walk into central control. Quick thinks not. All passages are sealed, all floaty boards disabled. Only way left open is here, through core chamber. And when Uplanders come next, it will be Uplanders end times. Quick thinks has seen it. I think perhaps he's full of shit. Go, Bachanoa, stupid creature. Ah!
Yo, this cat doing combos.
Ah, son of bitch.
Hold on, let me...
Stupid creature, what goes on in brain case?
Is what he said. No, don't skip cutscene. Oi, Wedge. Is it just me, or are you getting the feeling that we've seen this all happen before?
Uh-huh.
Huh. Aw, sweet baby. I'm not sure what this cat's game is.
Oh. Shko, it is Watcher Book of Backrix. And look, writings end where Backrix leaves off when Shanoa sends Watcher Book spinny falling from Backrix's fingers.
Oh. What the? You mean to say the book Quick Things has been reading from all this time is your journal? The same journal that slipped from your hands when we traveled back in time? So that's how he was able to anticipate our every move. He's no prophet, just a gobby with delusions of grandeur and a diary from the future. So the glorious bleeding future he was going on about, the one that was writ, was nothing but Backrix's record of the stuff we'd already seen. Which means he doesn't know what comes next. Bugger me. I've just had a thought. Oi, cat, are you Schrodinger from the shortstop? Or are you Quick Thinks' familiar Shanoa? Twice for yay, was it, Chief? I bleeding knew it. She's both. After Schrodinger went tumbling down from the Colossus, and don't ask me how she survived the drop, Quick Thinks found her, took her in, and gave her a new name. It's like they're two cats, but also one at the same time. Sure. Also, cats always land on their feet, Biggs. Come on. Setting aside for the moment the question of whether or not that even makes sense, what possessed the confounded cat, whatever you want to call her, to do all this stuff in the first place? I swear, all she's done is made a right old mess of everything. Cat is cat. Now, Wedge, taking out our frustrations on a mewling kitten won't get us any closer to dismantling the core. Getting back to the crux of the matter. Backrix, you said the journal ends right where you left off, yes? That it's nothing but blank pages from that point on?
Uh-huh.
Do you hear that, everyone? Though Quick Things would have us believe otherwise, the future from here onward, that is still to be written. And I'll be damned if we won't be the ones to write it. Aha! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Aha! Excuse me. I got possessed by 5 characters in rapid succession. Whee! Bye, kitty. Are we gonna... I don't really remember how this all plays out, but are we about to find out that, like, Shanoa is the soul of Dion or something? Given new form?
Oh, future book is gone, but no matter. It was empty from here on out anyway, so it's fine. All knowings of true times are safe up here, in Quick Thinks' brain case. Quick Thinks' chosen one, mender of history. Truth is unchanging.
Shanoa, Castlevania? Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Shko. True times choose Quick Things to do their bidding. True times send Shanoa to past, deliver into Quick Things knowings of future. True times live inside, guiding all of Quick Things' doings.
Oh, he's crazy.
Every tongue flap, every busy deal, every brain spark of Quick Things brings world closer and closer to perfection, guides Illuminati to rightful place as the rulers of New World Order. True times will not be unmade by ignorant uplanders. Shko. Quick Things needs no future book, no gobby girl. Quick Things needs nothing and no one but own self. Future has chosen and future chooses Quick Things. Yes, Even now, power granted by True Times wells from Quick Thinks' fingertips. Power beyond understanding of Uplander's feeble brain cases.
Excuse me. This one's a rough one on the throat.
Rushko! Alexander, Overwatcher of True Times, deliver divine judgment on ignorant Uplanders and crush them out of existence for all times. Pew pew.
Fucked up if true. Let me see if I got this right. 3 years ago, the Quick Thinks of back then found the journal of the Bat-Cricks of now dropped, which was only possible because we traveled into the past, what with time being a circle and all that, so he had to look inside that and not knowing the truth of the matter got it into his head that he was some sort of prophet chosen to set history straight, and when that Shanoa, who miraculously delivered the book to him, was a messenger from the future sent to show him the way. That's all well and good, but the question remains, why did that bloody cat start all this in the first place? What could she possibly stand to gain from setting in motion this ridiculously convoluted series of events? Another answer found, another question raised. AI Guild! What? Alright, Agale, this is it. We still don't know exactly how we're going to disable the core, but we do know that our only chance is to get back to that central control room. We also know that there's only one way in, and that Quick Thinks isn't going to let us through without a fight. Now, we can be pretty sure he can't see the future, not anymore at least, and without Roundrocks to read the codex for him, he won't be turning back on time on us either. But he's still a power-mad maniac with some of the deadliest machina in the realm at his disposal. After losing that book of his, I'd wager his trigger fingers feeling pretty bleeding itchy. Aye, we'd best be ready for the battle and a half. Muscle against metal, man against machine. Gods, I don't know whether to laugh, cry, or soil myself. Mayhap all three. Ah, here comes the chief now. It's time to move out. Please don't shit your pants, Biggs. I'm begging you. For the good of everybody present. B crystal.
Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Time moves on in perfect past giving way to perfect future. Worthy or unworthy of place in New World Order, Alexander will judge.
If Biggs shits his pants, everyone will know about it. Uh-huh. Ah. This seems bad.
Yes, all is as Quick Thinks foresees. Through the hammer of Alexander falls on Uplanders. Ignorant and unworthy are not welcome in Illuminati future. Here, Uplanders meet their end times. What? Freeze time field is deactivated! No matter. Uplanders will be reduced to smolder dust. Fire!
Huh? Oh, beans. Seven hells. Now that was a bit too close for comfort. Is everyone alright? Igeld, what is your head doing? Like, I get that you're turning to look at Sid, but, like, that seems like the least efficient way to bend your neck for that. Imagine it just, like, shaves off the back of her ponytail. The Colossus inside the Colossus. Look, I don't know what that thing was, but I'm pretty damn sure I know where it went, or more accurately, when. If I'm not mistaken, what we're looking at is a localized distortion of time. Oh, don't do the when are we thing, Sid. Come on, that's so tacky. Also, I think Biggs may have shit himself, I can tell from here. The only question is when our metal friend will reappear. Better not to wait, lest it catch us unawares. Igeld, I need you to head into the distortion and dismantle that thing. We'll secure a path into central control while you do. Good luck. Alright. Let's see it. Hell yeah. Alright. You now have access to the soul of the creator. Alexander can be accessed via the duty finder. I'm quite certain we just witnessed another manipulation of time, but by whom? With the Round Rocks gone and the Enigma Codex rendered useless, it can't very well be the Illuminati. Could Alexander have a will of its own? At any rate, we stand ilms from the core, yet the very heart of the primal, or of the true nature of the entity that awaits you there. You can be sure it'll be like no foe you faced before. Godspeed, Igeld. You want me to queue up for it, or wait, shit, I can't. I didn't finish Alexander on Delina. Well, let's do this properly. Less than 5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to put the controller down. I'm going to take another bite of lasagna. Just gotta... Oh, shit! Full party. Party that's full. Know the timing to do the thing. What timing to do what thing? What are you referring? The other tank is a Dark Knight bunny. Okay, they're main tanking. Cool. I can take that. Mega holy. Look, I can see you from another timeline where you have white hair. Oh, beans. They're even using the Mandervillius weapon! Hell yeah, sister! Oh, beans. Oh. Big boy. Hell yeah. Alright, let's rock. Do I know the time to do the thing? I'm assuming Selena's gonna go ahead and get it taken care of here. Yep. Selena's got it. My fellow Vieira Dark Knight. Oh shit. Ooh, Luna H, you gotta get out of here. A bunch of us might be dead just now. Well, Luna H for sure is dead. What's 3 Vuln stacks between friends, you know? Stop jumping into the laser. Make me! It's fine. Oh shit. I hope there wasn't a specific one that I had to go into. Nah, I got this. Is anyone else coming in here? I don't see anybody else in here. That's a little concerning. Okay, there is somebody over there. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that could have gone better. You gotta go into portals. Oh no, I know where the Vuln stacks were coming from. I know what I'm doing. Oh wait, are we down somebody? Oh no, we're not. Okay. It's actually fine. Folks in the chat are talking about how, like, there were too many people dead to, like, actually get the DPS check. I feel like there just weren't that many people actually going into the portals, it seemed like. But I don't know. I was kind of all on my own for a bit there, so I don't know if like everybody else was on a different platform or what. Stay away from me, please. I don't want the time of judgment to be 9. That sounds bad. Hey, stop hitting that sprout. That's not very nice. You should be nicer to new folks, Mr. General's Might, if that is your real name. Oh, okay. We're done. Whoop! Alright, Selena, counting on you again. There's a few people here with Manderville weapons. Both healers are sages with Manderville weapons. And both tanks are Dark Knights with Manderville weapons. To be fair, the Manderville weapons are good. They are! I love them. Whoa. Alright, let's give this another try. I can't wait to jump into more lasers and get more cool guy stacks. Oh, I gotta get away from everybody now. Whoa, jeez. Oh god, I'm in a bad spot. Yeah, I didn't really have a chance with that one. In my defense, I didn't realize he was gonna warp right on top of me. That was just bad luck. Oh, wait, I gotta... Hold up. Going over here. Hell yeah. Cool. Haha! No cool guy stack for me this time. Wait, shit, does that mean I'm not a cool guy? Damn, I didn't think about that. I'll get one next time. Zooming in and out. I didn't know that was where the camera was gonna go, okay? Alright, Luna H, it's you and me. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, is everyone gonna come into the portal this time? Okay, it looks like there's multiple people here this time. Ah, we did it. Cool. Thank fuck. Look, there's me jumping to the side. I'm so cool and talented. Ah! Now there's people in the chat talking about how, like, cool that was. And it's just like, yeah. It's a pretty cool thing that happens. Oop. It's cool when mechanics work the way they're supposed to. No, that's me. That's me. There's a couple sprouts in this party. It's unfair to be judgmental about that. Space-time what? What? Oh, fuck! That was pretty cool. Oh, jeez. Oh, wait. He's still shooting. Yay! I win. Big words for someone who carried a nuke into the stack and killed someone in round 1. That wasn't me! That was someone else that did that. I'm pretty sure. I'm reasonably certain it was somebody else that did that. Literally, I was yelling about you being Mark. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. I think you might be trying to pull the wool over my eyes here. Ah, the tank didn't stick around for me to give them, ooh, Toy Alexander. Oh, I've already got this one. I don't want any of these. Oh god, let me out. Let me out before... Let me out before everybody else leaves and I get a bunch of shit I don't want. Hey guys, I won. I hit it with my sword real good. You do not disappoint, old friend. The path to the control room is clear. Everyone, follow me. The flow of ether to the core must be stopped. Pray, lend us your strength one more time, child.
Uh-huh.
There you are, Ageld. Did you hit it with your sword real good? You know it. Bet your ass. Hone. Hey guys, I destroyed the soul of the creator.
Go. When Quick Things winds back time, doings of Uplanders will be undone. History will be rewritten, and Illuminati will rule over a new world order.
No. Ha! If you think you can take round rocks from us, you're welcome to try.
Go. Foolish Uplanders. Knowings of the Enigma Codex are not known to just one.
Kitty Cat. Why is Kitty Cat here? What in the damn thing's responding to him?
Go. Uplanders are slow-seeing. Quick Things never needed Gobby Girl from beginning.
When the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, its power will be such that it could entirely consume any who sought to control it. You were too craven to risk your own life, until you had no choice.
Go. Treasure. Treasure hunter is too slow coming. Future has chosen.
You poor, deluded fool. You never did work it out, did you? The future doesn't choose us. We choose the future. damn. Fucking cold. Now, child.
Yes, yes, 1 second. Roundrox is telling Alexander, hey, cut it out.
I love a good pew. We did it. And it was all thanks to Mide for shooting quick thinks in the back of the fucking head. Thanks, Mide. That was like 5 good pews in a row. So the knowledge in the Enigma Codex allowed you to disable the core. Power stores are depleting rapidly. Without a steady supply of ether, it's not only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away. And yet, several patches on, it's still there.
Pika! Roundrox is glad to see Treasure Hunter safe, but how is Treasure Hunter sneaky hiding from Illuminati?
I don't know. There was a great shaking, and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. I must have lost consciousness because I don't remember anything until a few moments ago. Oh. Ha! Sounds to me like you had a nice nap and a rubbish shoot. What matters is that you're safe, and with that, I think we can declare this operation a success. It's just fucking floating there menacingly. We saved the world. All we had to do was put a bullet in the skull of a fascist. Just like real life. Anyway, I said... Quick Thinks had a few tricks up his sleeve right to the end, eh? Well, with Roundrox, we saw the Codex grant its knowledge to a child with a pure, innocent belief in its ideals. Seeing Quick Thinks do the same, it would seem the crazed obsession is a suitable substitute. Not that it availed him much in the end. I feel the presence of the horn beneath us. It and the core have become as one, forming an instrument of unbridled destruction. If we do not stop the core now, it will soon grow beyond the ability of anyone to contain. It is little wonder our foe was loath to reach out with his own hand.
Roundrox is so happy that Mide is safe. Roundrox has so many treasures to show Mide back in Shortstop.
I truly remember nothing. It was as if I was floating in a vast dark emptiness. And yet, I was not afraid, for it was as if a great presence surrounding me in every direction was watching over me, its eyes gentle. Poor Mide, eh? The last truly believed that her beloved was alive somewhere inside that steel beast. Can't imagine how she's feeling now. The chief says the advanced calculating device inside the Colossus Alexander's brain, if you will, is still running on auxiliary power. See that device glowing red over there? There are ones just like that installed all over the place. In that sense, I suppose it's like the entire Colossus is one giant brain. If Alexander put its full mind to something, why, I bet it could conceive of things beyond our mortal comprehension. Don't talk like that. Don't say things like that. Hi, Shanoa. Thanks, Shanoa. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. Bye. What big red glowing thing? I think the rotatey thing. Gage, can you imagine Sid with chest hair? 'Twould seem our work here is done. Let us take our leave. Yeah, alright. Okay. Ah. What the fuck? Man. Come on. Damn it all. Didn't we kill that bastard? Negative. Quick thinks better built own body, made stronger than ordinary Gabi. Quick Things is not unmade by a simple flesh wound. That's a build. Seven hells, that's not a mask, it's his face! He's more machina than goblin! Always double tap to be sure. Ah! Yes. Man, you can't do that. Hey, Mide, do you have more bullets?
Oh, Alexander, Lord of Steel and Whirly Cogs, outspread wings for me, let ignorant and unworthy feel divine judgment.
Excuse me. Forward and back, and then forward and back, and we go forward and back, and put 1 foot forward. I hate when it does that. I'm gonna get... The Codex responds. He means to return to the past, and I mean to take this bite of fucking lasagna that I was interrupted in taking. It all fell out of my mouth. Disgusting. Alright. So that's probably bad, right?
Access denied. What means this?
This red glow. Alexander's refusing to obey his commands. Disgusting. Gross. I couldn't stop eating it.
Oh no. These not look good for Quick Things all does. Alexander, junk brain machine, Quick Things is chosen one. Trunk mouth of Quick Things must be opened.
Oh, well. So much for that. And his head didn't even blow up. What a... feel like I was robbed. It would seem Alexander has achieved what a simple flesh wound could not. Quick Thinks' permanent deactivation. Quite how and why is less clear. If I didn't know any better, I would say the machine had a mind of its own. What's up? Diane? My love, could it truly be you? Ah, 2 for yes, 1 for no. You were in there all this time, weren't you? Watching over me, keeping me safe. Cat is boyfriend? Did it just blink twice? Bugger me, the machine's actually talking to her. So his soul really was in the primal all this time. Chief, is that even possible? Wedge? We know it is. Giant robot boyfriend, the fucking goal. The core. The codex to bridle its power, it rages out of control. We should leave. This seems bad. It drinks in aether like no primal I've ever known. We must stop it now, lest Eorzea be bled dry. Finally, I see. This is why you summoned me to this place, isn't it, my love? Thank you for guiding me here, Aigeld. And Roundrox, know that I shall always treasure the time we shared. Farewell, my friends. Mide, no! Mide must not go! That seems bad. I've never met a flashing red light accompanied by a klaxon that I've liked. Fear not. Alexander will trouble you no longer. Yeah, that sounds about right. We should leave. We should definitely... We should go. We should go. We should get out of here. Kitty cat, please. Wibble kibby. Kibby, please. Cat is Mide? Mide is cat? Oh. My love, what is this place? How best to put it? We stand inside a mathematical simulation, calculated and projected by the device at the heart of the Colossus. One might equally say it is the dream that Alexander dreams. Now that's kind of dumb. And what of our companions? Are they... Their fate was not mine to change, Mide. All that came to pass did so for a reason. History is as it was, as it should be, free of the paradoxes that spelled its undoing. From this place, unfettered by the mortal construct of time, Alexander looks out upon past, present, and future, seeing infinite possibilities. I see what it sees and feel what it feels. This perfect machine, born from yearnings for an ideal world. Oh, if you could see the worlds we have seen. A world in which the Illuminati rule history with an iron fist, every nation brought under their yoke. A world in which Alexander spread wide its wings of time and swept the lesser moon from the heavens, averting the calamity. Oh, that one sounds pretty good. Let's do that. No. Alexander dreamed all the realities imaginable. All the realities mathematically computable. And in the end reached a single logical conclusion. It would change nothing and erase itself from existence. But why? Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space and reshape history for the better. But such power comes at great cost. The sheer quantity of ether consumed in the process means that Alexander itself would, mayhap not immediately, but inevitably bring ruin to this world. This perfect machine, the supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat. And so it chose to do nothing, to leave history untouched, and the future in the hands of man, with all his imperfections. Such was Alexander's divine judgment. Dope scar, by the way. Just wanted to let you know. A time will come when the fate of this world is placed in the hands of one warrior. For reasons hidden to me, the future from that day forth remains shrouded in mystery, beyond even the Colossus's ability to calculate. And yet Alexander chose to believe in that woman, and the light within her. Yeah, she's pretty cool. I met that woman, my love. I believe in her too. There was but a single time Alexander was spurred to action, not to change history, but to preserve it. The summoning of the Colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequences for our reality. Its fabric strained to accommodate an infinite number of potential futures separated by nary a thread. Were the wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati, the repercussions would be dire indeed. History would be rewritten over and over again, each time bleeding the land of ether, and in the end the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent this tragedy, to preserve the circle of time as it had already been set in motion, Alexander set forth a humble servant to do its bidding. Oh, he be cat. A clockwork curl, an eternal child, to gently nudge history back onto its proper path. Cat is robot! And now but one task remains. Check this thing out. Having become one with the horn, the core is well nigh indestructible. It would only regrow itself until it bled the world dry, and so we must heed Alexander's wish and seal it away, far from the reach of man. What is that, some 1.0 shit? Oh, yeah. A closed pocket of space-time, a fraction of an instant that will repeat in perpetuity for all eternity. That is where the core must go, and us with it. All right, Archie Sonic, right? Hold on. I clicked something on the back of the... What did that do? Okay. All right, so in Archie Sonic, right? One of the plot devices that they use in Archie Sonic in like the early days is there was a point in time where the remnants of Robotnik's empire knew where the village of Knothole was, right? Is Campender's the equivalent of FF14 1.0. Bear with me. I'm talking about space-time shit. And one of the things that they decided to do, and I remember reading through thanks Ken Penders, the blog run by Bobby Schroeder. And is it Schroeder or Schrader? Whatever. It's one of those. And one thing that she brings up multiple times is there's this plot point where Knothole is basically trapped in a pocket of time that is perpetually 3 hours in the future. And the reasoning for this is, oh, well, all of the villains know where Knothole is. So how do we have the characters go about their daily lives without needing to worry about villains constantly knocking at their door? And a time bubble like that is I think it's either 3 hours in the future or an hour in the future, but it's one of those. The thing of it is that like a time bubble like that means that if somebody shows up like right now to like if somebody shows up in the present to where Knothole is, it's not going to be there because the entire village is in a pocket dimension 3 hours in the future, which means it will always be 3 hours in the future from whenever somebody like tries to find it. And the only way to get there is with the funky slide that they have to get into Knothole, as established in early issues of the comic. Pocket dimensions of fucked up time are fun. Is where I'm getting at with this. So they're going to lock the horn in a fraction of a second that is going to repeat in perpetuity. So it only ever exists in that one fraction of a second. It exists nowhere else in the past and nowhere else in the future. Which is kind of a wild thing to think about. It will constantly reappear at the start of that fraction of the second and then disappear at the end of it, because it is going to be locked in that one moment. It's cool, is what I'm saying. I love wacky time shit like this.
Don't you see, my love? We are already there. In coming here to you, I have closed the circle of time. I am all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that it had the power to grant any wish. And so, as I took it in hand, I prayed and prayed with every ounce of my will for the one true desire in my heart. To be with you. Forever.
Me day. So we're definitely not doing a run of Castor Meridianum on stream. Because we are well over 3 hours now. But that's fine. Hey guys. How's everybody feeling? Bad? Roundrox is back in Idleshire with the chief. Everyone's safe and sound, except for Mide, that is. Poor lass always had a flair for the dramatic, but to think she'd throw herself into the core. It's odd, though. I could have sworn I heard a voice in there, saying the Colossus would trouble us no more. Or something of the sort. And for what it's worth, it has been sleeping like a baby ever since we got out. Also, the dome has a fancy design on it now. That's not the half of it. Take a closer look inside the barrier I Guild. It's like time is standing still. Fucked up if true. How's the Listen, how is the Thaliac supposed to flow properly? This will affect the trout population in the hinterlands. Kenjamin Penderson. Bug it if I know what it all means, but I'd like to believe Mide and her love somehow sealed away the core for us. Softens the blow a bit, you know? Yeah, man. The of endings and beginnings. Phew. Still not sure how we managed it, but I'm just happy to be out of the godforsaken place in one piece. Of course, it's a damn shame what happened to Mide. Moshi Moshi, Big Stess. Hold on a moment, Ageld. She's what? Aye, Chief, leave it to us. Aye, Chief. Bloody hell, Zygeld. Roundrox has gone missing. I've been worried sick about that poor lass since we got back. I mean, how would you feel if you saw your best friend throw herself into a running engine? Probably bad. I'll wager she's off somewhere with the two of them used to frequent together. Wedge and I will have a look around here. Why don't you search the collector's quarter? Come on, let's find her before she gets herself into any more trouble. Oh, alright. Bye, guys. Bird up. Is she sitting? She's standing on the bridge. There she is. I see her. Hi, Wound Walks. How you doing, girl?
Pico. Oh, it is a blender. Why does a blender come to this place? Roundrox is sorry for worrying Uplanders. Roundrox just wants to go to quiet place and do some back thinking. Running out of giant whirly cogs, Roundrox feels something rattling in pocket. So Roundrox reaches in and cannot believe what she finds. The rattling thing is glowstone, Roundrox's favorite its treasure. Pshko. But it is dark. Even with many tryings, glowstone does not glow for Roundrox. Not anyone.
There you are, child. We were worried sick about you. What's that, Eigeld? Is all to miss? Bunny bunny banani banani banoi. The Codex no longer responds to a touch. Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Were I to guess, I would hazard that's because this experience has served to open her eyes. The Enigma Codex was born from one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection, its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to the merits of the ideals it espoused. Quick thinks, Mide in her youth, Roundrox. Though their reasons might differ, arrogance, youthful idealism, childish innocence, none thought to question the words within, and so the Codex opened itself up to them. Now Roundrox has seen with her own eyes what blind devotion to ideals can bring. And she is not the naive child she was before. Uh-huh. Aye, it's all well and good to dream of building something perfect, but sooner or later you have to stop dreaming and start doing, hammering it together by your own hand with your own blood, sweat, and tears. In so doing, you are forced to confront your own failings and deal with your frustration at the world's unfortunate habit of falling below expectations. Hell, so there may come a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again. More often than not, you emerge from it all with something that you can hold on to and carry with you to the future. And that will do a damn sight more for you than any starry-eyed ideal.
Pico! Roundrox understands. Roundrox will collect more and more junk, build city of great treasures with own hands.
That's the spirit.
Roundrox has just one wish. Not the glowing glowstone as piece of Mide's dream. Roundrox would give back to Mide.
A noble wish, child. Would that we could grant it. But I fear the steel giant and all that lies within that barrier is far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. That's a fate I'd not wish on anyone. Oh. Well, look who it is. You have a real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I'm reminded of the apparent ease with which this little girl seemed to slip in and out of the Colossus. Were it not for the small matter of time having stopped in there, I'd send her in with Roundrox's glowstone without a moment's hesitation.
Mew! Mew!
2 mews? Might that suggest a willingness to try?
Mew! Mew!
The baby. Uh-huh.
Here you go. Please do enjoy. Okay, bye.
Giving a stone to a cat in hopes of delivering it to 2 souls trapped in time. Now I think we've seen everything. You think those 2 will ever be free of that place? Yeah. Mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring about becomes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is in our hands.
Pico, leave to Roundrocks. Roundrocks works hard to build sparkly shining future for me there.
As shall we, child. And with that, Igeld, we must take our leave. For all you have done to stave off yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. I contacted Biggs and Wedge to let them know they could call off the search. Needless to say, they were relieved to hear that Round Rocks is safe. There's also a matter they were looking to discuss with you. They said they'd be waiting for you back at the shortstop. Okay. If you will be returning to the shortstop, I would ask a small favor of you as well. Pray deliver this volume to Backrix and tell him I believe it is that which he seeks. Till next we meet, Igeld. Okay. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have more lasagna. Trying to get this piled properly here. Oh. Okay. Shortstop, baby shortstop.
Pico,
Now Roundrocks is safe as shortstop and Backrix is easy breathing. Uplanders have thanks of Backrix. Huh? Uplander brings present for Backrix? Weathered manuscript.
this is Charlian legend book from Ishtola. Backrix has waited for a legend book for a long time.
Backrix has been reading about many things about the Enigma Codex and Blue-Head Uplander that writes it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobbyflock from Giant the Whirlycogs. Thanks Backrix. Now Giant the Whirlycog sleeps, and Gobbyflock is safe, but still Backrix would fill Braincase with knowings, fill pages of Watcher Book with data. Let Backrix see. Yes. It is just as Backrix.
Pico, Backrix's eyes playing tricks on him.
Why, you feeling alright there? You look like you've seen a ghost. Age tells fairy legend of Hotgo tribe, uplanders of blue hair. Many years ago in old times, two children, boy and girl, outstepped from belly of great steel giant. Two children grow to man and woman, becoming father and mother of great people of Hotgo. Names of two are
Diane and Miden. Look at hand drawing, even faces are same looking.
What? Ye cats, if that's our Mide and Diane, why, that means that one day they'll be freed from their fate and reborn far in the past. So after searching for near an eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching for. It may just be a fairy tale, but I, for one, would like to believe it. And fairy legend goes on. Two children step out of steel giant holding small stone. Stone is dark when sitting on ground, but holds stone in hand, then shiny lights.
Glowstone of Roundrocks.
Bunny banani banoi. Let me see if I have this straight. The codex fragment you gave to that curl a few moments ago now features in a legend from ages past. That can't be possible. Can it? Whoa. Kitty go fast. At this point, I'm about ready to believe bleed in anything. But that reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask you, Igeld. Remember when we went into the core and almost got our asses fried by that Colossus inside a Colossus? Well, I felt the strangest sensation then. A feeling that chilled me to the bone, as if something terrible had happened that I couldn't for the life of me remember. I felt it too. So tell us, did you see anything when you were going in and out of time? Do you have any idea what happened to us while Quickthings was spinning the hands of the clock? I'm afraid I do. Their offspring will get absolute war crime by a psychotic lesbian. Oh no! You're afraid you do? Well, that's not ominous. In the least. On second thought, how about you don't tell us? Thank you very much. You'll get no arguments from me. There are some secrets better left secret. From the look on Igel's face, I reckon this is one of them. Yeah, I basically saved us all just at the last second. Anyway, it seemed this long and thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, there's still plenty of work to be done, but now that Quick Things is out of the picture, I've got high hopes that Roundrocks and her friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbish and refuse. Speaking of work, we'd better get back to it before the chief catches us chattering. Always a pleasure, Highgale. Till next time. Uh-huh. Bye, guys. And that's the end of the Alexander raids. And that's going to be the end of our stream. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and co-host at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen, or on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream, VTuber was done by Audrey and B of Team Capital. You can find on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, co-host, and VGen at Team Capital. That's TEAMCATPLE. I'm gonna admit for the VOD that the last scenes with Me Day get me teary-eyed. We get me teary every time. Aww. You should commission Audrey and B. They're really, really, really good artists. Fantastic, even. You can use their VGen to commission them. Don't email them. They'll email you. Don't DM them, either. If you do DM them, please just don't be weird. Please don't be weird to my friends. Chat Blocker was done by my friend Molly, who you can find on Twitter at GingerisSpice. That's GINGERISASPICE. Also does fantastic work. You should also go ahead and... Okay. Cal, what did you try to post there? What was I saying? You should also commission Molly. Molly is also a fantastic artist. Upcoming streams. Tomorrow. So Audrey's birthday is tomorrow, so Capel's going to be taking the week off, so we're going to be finishing Callisto Protocol. We're going to be playing... I'm going to be doing my first playthrough of the DLC. Posted the Team Capital VGen. It's cool. I told people where it was. Saturday is going... Wait, didn't we finish the the DLC? Yeah, there's DLC. It's apparently bad. Saturday is going to be Spider-Man 2, where we will be continuing to solve various crimes around the city of New York and fighting other villains that weren't in the movie. So I hope you'll tune in for that. Next week is going to be our week off. I'm not going to be streaming next week. I'm going to be taking a break because I need to take a break before I burn out. But we will be back the following week where we will be doing our, standard stuff. We're going to be finishing up hero mode for Splatoon 2. Depending on how long it takes us to do that. Hey, take more than a week if you need, all right. I mean, technically, I'm going to be taking more than a week. We're talking going from, Sunday to Tuesday of the following week. So it's going to be a week plus a few days. But the following Wednesday, we will be starting in on Splatoon 2. I'm not, in immediate danger of burning out, but it's just, a couple weeks back, I definitely kind of felt it, where it was just, I was having trouble thinking about what to do for certain streams. I got a duck. Thanks for playing, gamer. Thanks for joining. But depending on how quickly we get through the last chunk of hero mode, we may start Octo expansion at the same time. But I kind of want Octo expansion to be sort of a clean start so that I can give it a unique title on the VODs. And then the Thursday after we return, we will be doing more Final Fantasy XIV New Game Plus. We will be doing the Little Ladies Day and Hatching Tide event. and also starting on the Shadow of Mach. And I am going to be going into Shadow of Mach as a machinist. So I'm going to need to get a little bit of practice in between now and then. But I hope you'll tune in for that. I think that's everything. Let me see. Do I know anybody streaming right now? Let me check real quick. Is Digitamer Riley still going? Riley is still going, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Riley. But I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.